be right with you guys right after this safety meeting. So hold on tight. Give me about 2-3 more minutes, guys, and I'll be right with you. All right, guys, y'all ready to get this going? Let me figure out how to shut this damn overlay off real quick. It's all spacey. Here we go. Here we go. Bam! There I am. Thank you guys for waiting so patiently. I had the stream set up for 1, okay, but I figured give you a little bit of, some time for a little bit of you guys to get into the room, because I had just like one of these wow moments, like, wow. Hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. I just had to get out my chair for a second, shut my door. I had one of those wow moments. Like you just like, wow. When people do something so foul, so disgusting, that you gotta be like, wow, I cannot believe that. So, me and PJ, we did our show today. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. If you haven't, make sure you watch it. Okay. It was a good one. We talked about Leilani. We talked about the Delphi. We talked about that girl that chopped her boyfriend up, sawed him up, and stuff like that. So if you didn't watch it, watch it. But we start getting some messages of some screenshots coming from the crack. I can't even talk. Crack queen herself. Okay. And there were messages to and from Eileen. Okay. Now, this is where this thing gets weird. I don't know if that's a crack B or a stalker B, because these messages seem like a little stalkerish, like she was watching where me and PJ were going. She was sending out personal information of PJ's, okay, her name. And see, here's the thing. People are like, PJ docs herself. We don't care. Everybody on the internet knows our name. We don't have anything to hide by our name being on the internet. That's why we didn't even black it out. All right. I showed my name when I went on Court TV. They announced me by my name. I didn't say my name was Dolly. Okay. If you remember, they said that Boom Boom runs Dolly Vision. Okay. So it ain't nothing about hiding your name or anything like that. It's the point of this. It ain't the doxing. It's the going real life. In the messages, it says, I'm calling PJ's work. Okay, so this woman is actually trying to call around and get PJ fired from her job. Okay, while she has no job, while she sits up on the internet and grifts money. Okay, she actually tries. Now, PJ has a career. She has a child. She takes care of her child. She needs her job. Okay. So this woman would try to destroy that. Okay. For her hatred for me, would try to attack this woman and destroy her income when she has a family. Okay. And now them texts came out today. They're actually on PJ's page. They're actually on my Dolly Vision community page, because I wanted her closest people to see this, that she would actually, now you got to remember, these are the same people that were screaming, oh, they got Don Wells fired. Betty and Molly got Don Wells fired. Well, they're over there calling around people's jobs trying to get them fired. And what has PJ done? What are you going to make up something? They're upset that PJ posted a criminal record. Okay, a criminal record. Nobody, they say Dolly is doxing. I never said your name. Okay, I've never said your name one time. Okay, tell me one time I've said your name. All right, I've never said your address or posted your address. I posted a news report that you was in, okay, from the news. Nothing that said your name or nothing whatsoever of whatsoever. If you're a criminal, you're a criminal. That's public record. That's not doxing somebody. We're in a true crime where we post people's stuff all the time, killers, their criminal information, things of that nature. I'm not worried about nobody doxing me. It's not about doxing. It's about going real life, okay? Trying to hurt people, doing dirty, grimy shit behind the scenes, okay? That's what it's about. And not only that, but see what the pictures, everything, PJ didn't post everything, but I've seen everything. I've seen the pictures you posted of her family. the pictures you posted of her ex-husband, her house. This is where it gets a little bit dangerous. Let me tell you this. Me and PJ don't worry about our names because we're not so much worried about you rolling up. If you do, we're able to protect ourselves. PJ a little more than me. Okay. She's like, Croatian from the CIA or something. She's strapped up like Rambo. I don't think you want to be showing up on PJ. Just a word to the wise. I don't think you want to do that. Okay. I don't think you would. And this is her sending people to spy and stalk us. Now, this is where this stuff gets really strange. Like, I haven't sent no people to spy on you, to your house, did any of those things. And this woman is out there going 100% real life, trying to get people fired from their jobs. Why she scams money. That's what it's about. She got her mouth and the dirty shit she does got her into a lawsuit, and she's done grifted. Okay. Now look, they like to run around and say I said they spent 10K on that dog meaty. I never said that. Okay. I think what y'all said was out of context. I said she spent 12 grand on a lawyer and then spent all that extra money on something else. That's a scam. I said, you notice that new dog popped up. I wonder how much that cost. I never said she spent 10 grand on no fucking dog, but Meaty is a cute dog. Okay. That is a cute dog. So I never said that. Okay. I'm just saying, and now she wants more money. Okay. More money for her grift. And you see the type of foul shit she does. Now, she cries victim. Oh, I'm a single mom who is being wrongly accused. A fabricated lawsuit against me, and they don't want me to make an income, so I can't take care of my kids while you're in the background calling people's jobs, trying to get them fired. Make that make sense. Okay. Stalking, weirdo, crazy, creepy shit. All right. The messages are absolutely creepy. Oh, they're in a store together right now. They're going ghost hunting. This is her information. Look, that lady in Georgia didn't need nothing. She sat up there and lied to her people saying this woman needed this for the advocate that the lady in Georgia has. No, she don't. I didn't even date PJ when that happened. Okay. It's just another lie to her viewers. Then she wants to say that we have made things about her. I don't know her kids or who her kids are. Me and PJ never made one site ever that has anything to do with you, lady. Okay? Never. So you sit up there and lie and try to play victim. Oh, they did this to me and this to me. PJ, we ain't did shit to you. Okay? All we've done is say, hey, stop attacking us. You were over there calling me a pedo and red dot this, but it's okay to attack my family, attack me, all these things. I told you what happens in the dark always comes to light. All your dirty shit is coming out. All the dirty stuff you did and said to people is coming out. Right now, you want to be mad at somebody else, be mad at yourself. You did all the dirty, grimy shit. And look, like you got Boston Nick over there defending you. I'm sure this dude wouldn't want somebody calling his job. Now, would you, Boston? Now, see, that's one thing you ain't got to ever worry about. Dolly would never do some grimy shit like that. Dolly don't send dirty fucking text messages like that. Dolly don't do nothing dirty on Discord like that. You don't see that coming out. I would never do you like that. Would I call Willow's job? Right? I don't think he got one. He probably lives in his car. I call his car phone and be, hey, Willow, I'm going to get you fired. You know what I'm saying? Be like, fuck you, Dolly. You know what I'm saying? That would be the conversation. But that shit is going real life to the fullest when you're playing with a mother that has a child that she actually goes to work every day, gets up, works her ass off while you sit on the internet and try to get her fired. Make that make sense to me, people. And there's people supporting her. There's people supporting that. Okay? Her numbers are dwindling. Right? And people are jumping ship like crazy. And I've been trying to reach out to you fellas, right? Trying to be cool. I've been cool with everybody, even that old chicken girl. Been cool with her. Damn Willow, everybody been cool. I've been just trying to, let the bygones be the bygones. But at some point, when do y'all not stand up to the grimy shit she's doing? Okay. Now, you think people would have donated to her all this money 3 months ago or 2 months ago if they knew she was doing her friends and all this dirty shit behind the scenes? You think Burnt Toast would have strapped her name to a grifter? I don't think so. I don't think so. But see, people can only fool people for so long until it all unravels. And just like you heard her tonight, all triggered and postal and things like this, because she knows the truth is coming out. There's 3 things you can't hide for long. And I tell you, a way smarter person than me came up with this: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Okay. And the truth is, you're grimy to the core. Your old ways that, I've changed. I used to be this drug dealer that was taking part in robberies and shit. But now I'm this great person that battles tragedy pimps. Okay. I battle the tragedy pimps. I get out there and I do this for you guys. Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm getting sued because, I was a bully. And picked on a woman every day. Okay. Every day. I'm getting sued for that. I'm an innocent victim. Okay. I'm an innocent victim. My PayPal is, put it in the chat, guys. I'm an innocent victim. Okay. That's what it's like. That is exactly what it is. And then you get to see how foul and disgusting of a person she actually is, right? It's only almost funny to me because look, I really haven't been messing with these people. I ain't been trying to stir up no drama. I've been chilling. I ain't even been on the internet much, okay? Because I'm trying to enjoy this last little bit of good weather before, it's 24 hours YouTube. So I ain't been worried about the views or nothing like that. It's just, let me get a little time and do my thing. And then, of course, it's winter. Dolly's here, baby, locked in. I don't do the cold. So it's going to be me here a ton. So I ain't been streaming a lot. So it's been kind of calm and slow. And sometimes I like it like that. When I want to drive at home, trust me, I'd be on a case doing something crazy, getting the shit popping. But I ain't doing that. I'm actually taking it easy, chilling. And I ain't been bothering too many people. So to see this dirty shit come out and then lie to your viewers and say, they had this shit for weeks. Okay, let me tell you this. If I had your dirty shit for weeks, it'd have been out. Okay. As soon as I read that shit, I was like, oh, no, she didn't. But I knew this anyway. I didn't think it was that severe. You're stalking an obsession with me. Honestly, I didn't. I just thought it was some shit talking on the internet. To be dead honest with you, right? Because I know you're watching. You stayed up for this shit. So, guys, y'all got something to say to Queen Bee? Y'all go ahead and say it because she's watching. Okay. She's definitely here. Right, she's in the present. Her whole crew is here. Shit, we probably would have had 100 people in here tonight. Her whole team is here watching this. Okay, so if y'all got anything y'all want to say to this person that would do some dirty stuff like this, I don't see a lot of her people in the chat tonight standing up for her. Right? What can you say to that? What defense do you got? Oh, she posted my criminal record, so let me get her fired from her job. Okay. You think it's about the doxing. It has nothing to do with the doxing. You see, PJ put her own name up there. It ain't about the name. It's about your actions and what you was trying to do. And the stalking. It's literally you were stalking us. It is the weirdest shit. You're like a little stalker, babe. Stalk, 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 dox. Go crazy, okay? Your ass is a little postal. You need to seek some help, okay? Like, it's weird. It's weird talking about planting. They're trying to track vehicles and all kind of weird shit. I'm hearing so much weird shit. I'm like, but when I read them messages, and PJ didn't even show everything. She didn't even post everything, but I got to see it all. What you shared. So when you're sitting there saying Eileen wanted this for that, that's a lie. You know good and well that's a lie. I didn't even know how the conversation went. Oh, Eileen wanted pictures of PJ's sister. She wanted pictures of PJ's ex-husband. She wanted pictures of PJ's kids, PJ's house. For what? What reason does, and I didn't date PJ when that happened in Georgia. So what does Eileen, it's a lie. It's just a lie to deflect. Oh, they attacked my kids. When did we attack your kids? You're talking about some channels that are made that fucking who knows who made channels on you, woman. Okay, but I can tell you this, we ain't got the time to make damn channels on your ass. Okay, so you're over there lying straight to your viewers. But that's always what you do. That's just straight up what you do is you're just a fucking liar, right? And you a dirty, grimy ass person. And the reason I'm talking to her directly is because I know she's listening. Okay, the shit you did is fucked up, right? Me on the internet, it's just some shit talking. Oh, shit talking, ha ha ha, right? I ain't coming to your house, woman. I'm not sending people to your house. I'm not stalking you. I'm not trying to get you fired from the job you ain't got. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to tell the dope man to cut you off. I'm going to be like, cut her off, man. She's a snitch bitch. Okay? Let me find out what drug dealer you're going to. I'm going to call his ass. All right? I can't get you fired. Right? Who am I going to fire? I can't call YouTube. They won't even answer the damn phone. YouTube, can you fire her? They ain't going to do it. Okay? I'm going to have to go to the damn trap house and be like, yo, when she comes over, don't let her in. Now, what do I look like doing that? What do I look like doing all that extra work? Dolly ain't going to the trap house. So we know that ain't happening. Okay? So you can sit over there and get 1 million people fired while you grift off the internet and not have a job. Still want more money for this lawsuit. Right? While your dirty stuff's coming out left and right, while you got court. What? Today? Today, from what I'm hearing. So I didn't even know that. I'm glad y'all told me. So now I can follow it to see what's happening. So I don't know. Grimy. What do y'all people in the chat think about this shit? All right. I'll tell y'all what. I'll post a link for you guys, the open panel. You got to show yourself in the back. You know how it goes. What do you think about these people going real life? I can tell you like this now, though, haters. Dolly ain't going to jail in Georgia. That ain't happening. Okay. So thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for that. But that's just a good way to start my night, right? To say, hey, the odds of me going to jail looking a little bit slimmer. Just a hair bit slimmer there. Okay. But thank y'all for being so dirty and nasty. Right? Because if you wasn't, all the things that came out wouldn't have came out if you wasn't so fucked up, right? So I look at it in a ha-ha way. Like, I knew, I've been saying this, but nobody believed me. They're like, Dolly this, Dolly, try to smear campaign against me, right? But in my mind, I knew, right? I know a hustler when I see a damn hustler. I know a street person when I see a street person. I mean, damn, I grew up in the hood. Okay. I know some shit when I see it. Y'all don't got to believe me. That's up to you guys. But hey, I hate to say I told y'all so. And we've been seeing it for like what, the last couple of weeks, people every time put out her dirt, other people putting out her dirt. Now there's people, got dirt on other people. And now everybody's exposing everybody and shit. But I told y'all, all that dirty stuff y'all were doing, trying to destroy people and trying to destroy each other. That's the bad part. It ain't like you're out for like me and PJ. It's like you're out for everybody. And it's because you're all for yourself. Okay. You want to be the top queen, apparently. You like wearing that. See, they call me the Turtle King, but you don't see me up here with a fucking Turtle King crown and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't let the king shit go to my head, but I think some people are letting that queen shit go to their melon just a little tiny bit. Okay. This ain't a competition. Okay. This is not a fucking competition. There's people out here that's better than me. There's people out here better than you. There's people out here better than the better people, right? It ain't a competition. It's your journey on YouTube. That's what it is. Right? I don't give a fuck if you got 70 million views, right? Damn, JR just did 1 million. I don't care. It don't feed me. You know what I'm saying? I only care about what I'm doing. I don't worry and stress too much about what everybody else is doing, unless you're just doing something so fucked up that it draws my attention to it, right? And I believe that whole lawsuit scam was, not that it's a complete scam, but that's where she got everybody, right? Because she didn't put a cap on the money of what she needed. She don't want to spend her money to do it because every month she gets a YouTube check, okay? She could have easily took her YouTube check. I'm sure she has plenty of members, and look at the price of her members, okay? She could have easily just took her YouTube check and said, oh, let me go pay this lawyer, okay? That ain't what she did. That ain't what she did, right? Because you can look right up what she makes. She can afford her own lawyer. So why didn't she do that? She didn't, because she wanted to double down, triple down, and get a damn retirement check off of it, right? Because she don't work. She don't do nothing else. How's she going to pay the bills if she don't hustle on the internet? Okay? Like me, you see, I hustle my ass off. I sell candles, wax melts, soaps. I sell voodoo dolls at this point. Okay? Literally damn voodoo dolls. That's my hustle. Don't knock it. Okay? My fucking lights on. Okay? You gotta hustle, and her hustle is a little bit different than mine. She ain't selling you nothing, right? She ain't out here trying to start a business. She ain't out here doing that. She has to make her money somehow. And that money was scammed off the backs of people that hate Bullhorn Betty. Okay? People hate Bullhorn Betty. Damn, they hate Bullhorn Betty. Okay? But it is what it is. Okay? So that's how she made her money. She did not spend 20 look, the first 2 PayPals alone was $20,000. That ain't count her YouTube check. That ain't count her super chats. That ain't count her cash apps. That's just a PayPal. So you looking 20,000 right there. That ain't counting the month of what she made in super chats and things like that on YouTube. That ain't counting what people have donated to her Venmo or Cash App, whatever fucking app she uses, right? It don't even count that, okay? Because people are donating to her, and nobody is counting the money. There's no track of it. None of it. She won't show a receipt. You know what I'm saying? And in the messages, she fucked herself. She said, that she was 12,000 into the lawyer. Right? But you took 20 and you need 10 more. Where'd the other 8,000 go? And where's the money going now? And where's your damn YouTube money going? I'm thinking that's a hustle. Okay? That's a hustle. So you over there hustling, but still, I'm not stalking you. Okay? I'm not showing up at your house. I'm not sending nobody to your house. I'm not trying to get the dope man to stop selling you dope. None of that. I'm not trying to get you cankle cream. I'm not trying to rub your ankles. I ain't trying to do none of that to you, lady. But you are strange and a whole lot of change. I thought the soap girl was a little weird, but you just as fucking weird. But you just stalking behind the scenes. You want to know what I ate for dinner tonight? Okay? I'll let you know. That way you don't have to watch through my windows. Okay? I didn't eat nothing. I haven't eaten nothing. I slept most of the day. I haven't eaten nothing. So, shocker. I'm going to eat after I'm done streaming here. Okay? And letting the internet know what type of fucking dirtball you actually are. Okay? Because I got a minute. I figure I had a minute. I'll let them know. And don't lie to your people and be like, oh, they're doing this because the court's tomorrow. I didn't even know court was tomorrow until you said it. Okay? Strike me down. I just seen the messages. All right. That ain't no lie. What the reason do I got to lie? You think I had some shit on you where you was a grind ball 2 weeks ago and I wouldn't have told the internet 2 weeks ago that you was a grind ball? I'm surprised I waited the the amount of time I did to get up here. Okay. I almost shocked myself. I said, damn, I'm a patient person. Okay. I'm a patient person. I waited a whole damn hour before I even went live because I had just wrapped up the live with PJ and she's showing it to me. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be shitting me, you know? And, but you know, in all of it, it'll all work out for Dolly. Okay. Of course. And, you know, and when it does come time of that point, I'm going to show up, not because I'm going to be subpoenaed to court or anything, because I want to be there to laugh. Like I said, I was going to do. And if I got to fly to whatever fucking state you see, lady, I don't even know what state you live in. Okay. I just know I will fly there. All right. I will be there. Okay. If you live in damn Canada, I will be in Canada. I don't care what little fucking Chicago, Indiana, wherever it is, as long as you don't live near the Delphi Bridge, I'm there. Okay, for court, I'll be there, smiling. You know. And here's the thing: is like I said, I haven't even been on their necks. Really haven't. I've been trying to just be peaceful with everybody because you know my viewers watch them, their viewers watch me. Everybody acts like they don't, but they do. It's just the way the internet is. So I've just been like, you know, shit talking. At some point, you just let it all go. If not, every time I go in somebody's chat room, it's big fucking fights and it takes away from their shows and things like that. So I've just been trying to make the peace with everybody. So chat rooms don't turn into a shit show as soon as I step in the door, because I do jump into a lot of chat rooms when I'm bored sitting around. I'm like, hey, let me see what people are talking about. Just like everybody on the internet. So I just been trying to be peaceful and cool with everybody. But it's like these people, I don't know why y'all bow down to this lady and don't stand up to her, other smaller creators. Like, what does she do to benefit your channels? Nothing. If anything, I think it hurts your channels because she makes enemies, and she's making enemies for you guys, the smaller creators that sit beside her. You know, I might do that a little bit too with the people that sit beside me. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really choose your friends wisely in this game. You know what I'm saying? And if they're doing dirty shit that's coming out like that, you know, what's the worst I've done? Maybe when I was single, flirting with some chicks. Okay. I'm a man. That happens. But I don't go after people to hurt people or things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what I do. Like, I could hate your guts, and I'm not going to try to put you in jail. I'm not going to try to get you fired. I ain't going to try to hurt your family. None of that to anybody for any reason. No matter how much dirty shit you said about me, you can call me the worst shit in the world. I know it's just a name. It's just you mad calling me names. Okay, I get it. Well, fucking, you don't think I've been called names? All right, I've been called everything you can think of. If you call me a name I can't think of, shit, I'd be surprised that I haven't been called. It don't even really faze me like that. Like, I don't let this internet shit get up under my skin to where I'm like, yo, I ever see that person, man, I'm gonna piece them up because I don't like what they said on the internet. And that's how crazy people think. Okay, if you mad at somebody you don't know, physically never met me or fucking, you know, why would you stalk somebody you don't know? You don't know me, lady. You know what I'm saying? You're sending people to my house and you're sending people to do weirdo shit. You're giving people money to do it, and it's all coming out, and you're just like, yeah, I did it privately. It ain't the docs. It ain't the docs. What you also did was call that girl's job, okay? To make up some shit to try to get her fired. When she has a child, she has bills to pay, okay? She actually has a career, gets up and goes to work like a normal person, respectable person, takes care of her shit. Don't let her dog run around the neighborhood. Not selling drugs. Ain't selling alcohol to kids. None of that's, not running a damn trap house, not manufacturing drugs. She's not doing any of that stuff. She's taking care of responsibilities, paying her bills, taking care of her kid. And you would hurt that. You would hurt that in anger. That just shows you're scum. You're a scumbag. And I can guarantee you this, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do it to you. You can say whatever you want to say about me for the next 100 years. You go get a job at Mickey D's, I'd be proud of you. I'd be like, holy fuck, that girl got a job. You know what I'm saying? I call them, tell them, move you up to management. I'd be like, look, that girl's good at, running things. I've seen a lot of little YouTube creators bow down to her. So they might, the fry girl and the other chick in the back, they might listen to her. She might be management. Okay. She could be management. And honestly, Dolly be proud of you. Okay. And I don't knock a job, to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck what kind of job you got. You got a job, you got a job. Me, I had a job, had a bunch of jobs. Now I run me a little small business that takes care of me. I'm good to go. I still work. I just work in a different way. I created a hustle that works for me. But they're going to try to flip hurting people and go in real life when this is the shit that they attack so many people on. Oh, they did this. They did this. They did this. I've never went real life on you. I've never stalked you, lady. There ain't no messages out there me stalking you, watching where you going, putting your personal information, any messages behind the scenes or anything, any of that. Okay, that just seems like weirdo, crazy shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was being stalked. I mean, I could almost have you arrested for that. Okay. I mean, I possibly in Virginia, I possibly could. Just from your messages. Okay. Because that seems weird that you're watching where we're going and telling people our locations and things like that. That's dangerous. That's really dangerous for one. Okay. And it wasn't an intent to give it to no advocate in Georgia because me and PJ wasn't dating when none of that happened in Georgia. And she said, just in case PJ was going to be a character witness for me. I hate to tell you, there was a lot of women down there. Okay. They were right there beside me. I don't think I would need PJ as a witness. That don't even make its own video. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? It's on video. There's only so much you can say about it. Okay. There's only so much you can say about it. It's all about what's going to be done about it. Okay. There's only so much you can say about it. But a lot of people would say this is, she knows good and well. And everybody up here, none of y'all are stupid. None of y'all are fucking stupid. She didn't even know who PJ was. Queen is explaining to PJ's Dolly's girlfriend, and they in the store right now, and they out ghost hunting, and and she's tracking us. And sending pictures of PJ's family and stuff like that to her and it ain't even all the dirty stuff. Some of it I couldn't show you guys. We can't post it because it does share private. We don't so much care about our personal information, but we don't want to put people that ain't got nothing to do with it, PJ's family and shit like that out there, of course. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't her just sharing PJ. It's her sharing PJ and PJ's entire family. Okay, pictures and different weird shit. And then like, lady, you got some fucking problems. Okay. You got some weird shit going on with you. Like that whole, I used to be this and that, but I've changed. And you ain't changed. You ain't changed one. Not even a little drop. This is the link to get into the room tonight, guys. I just couldn't believe it, man. It was a total shocker to me. That's for sure. Because, I've been, like I said, I've been quiet, chill. Everything's been calm, and just to see that you got people plotting, planning, and trying to execute harm against you. I'm not even really a paranoid person, right? That makes me a little paranoid that I really got people plotting on me, watching me, stalking me. It is strange. I don't know if anybody, I'm not used to that. That's just not, I didn't know when I signed up for this, it came with all this. Cause I used to do like entertainment news and people wasn't so crazy. They didn't stalk you. They didn't show up at your house. They didn't dox you. They didn't, none of that stuff kind of even, there's a little drama in it, but not like it is in this true crime, drama, whatever the hell this is that happens on the internet. I don't even, still, even in true crime, the drama shit is I've only been here a year and a half, right? So I'm still shocked by how low and how effed up some people can actually be on the internet. Okay. It's still to this minute, I'm like, damn, I can't believe that. So that is the link I just posted. Like I said, you do got to show yourself in the backstage just so I know you're a real person. And just like, damn. Put a restraining order on her. Now, you know, I've had to do that before in the past. Put a restraining order on a YouTube creator, which I don't like to have to do that. But when you act so crazy and you come into somebody's house and you go into their work and you showing up and turning things into real life over some jokes on the internet, something's wrong with you. Okay. And now we seen that with the cabbage, that she did that to Bombshell, and she just continues to act like a fool until, you know, somebody gets hurt. That's where that stuff is going to end, I guess, is when somebody gets hurt, because people think this is acceptable and people are supporting this type of behavior. When y'all were donating money to that woman, did y'all know she was stalking a mother, trying to get her fired from her job? When y'all was donating to her legal fund? I mean, that's pretty crazy to me, you know, that this person's saying, oh, I'm a single mother. I'm just trying to take care of my child, while she's taking money, while she's trying to get another mother fired from her job. Okay. That is insane. We got Paper Cut Tina in the back.
Of course we do. Hi.
What's up, Paper Cut Tina? Have you been listening to my rant?
Yeah, and it's a good rant. And I'm not going to say names, but I just came from another channel where, oh my God, it was so weird and intense. Okay, I'm not going to get into it, but the topic was haters, cyberbullying. No names were supposed to be said. Then they slowly creeped in names, and then more people came in. And, well, I don't know if I can say his channel, but anyway, a guy said, all right, this has turned into a shit show. And then I hopped down after a long time of intenseness, and while I'm over there, I'm being attacked by a woman I don't even know, that said, well, I tried to reach out. I called you on Facebook, and I don't even know that people on Facebook can call me. I thought it was only Messenger, but Facebook is hooked up to Messenger, whatever. I'm still learning. And I'm like, what? Under what name? And so anyway, so then all of a sudden she kept attacking me. I'm not saying who. And then other ladies were going, why are you pulling her into this when she has nothing to do with this channel? And the next thing I know, I'm using the word delusional. I mean, I said it. I said, I don't use this word hardly ever, but you're delusional.
Yeah, hold on, Tina. Let me address this. Mega Million says, like, why are they so obsessed with you? I don't know. I think it started out with anger. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit of jealousy turned into a, just, I don't know. I don't know why.
I do. I know what it is. It's your laid back nature.
I don't know why
it's your sunglasses and what you used to do.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, she could easily just sit up here and talk shit about me. Why the behind the scenes stuff? Why like really try to get me? You know what I'm saying?
Because she isn't.
I ain't really trying to get her.
She can't get you with her words. She can only maybe try to get you with her stalking. I mean, I guess that's what you're saying she's doing.
Like, what does she think she's going to expose of stalking me and harassing me? What does she think she's going to get? Like, I live a boring ass life. It ain't nothing, what do you, I would have stalked somebody that lives a exciting life. My boring ass life. I don't get it. Okay. We got Small Town Girl in the back. Hey, Small Town, show your camera real quick.
I got a boring small time life or whatever.
Hey, Small Town, is that you?
Yes.
Okay, what's up?
Hello.
Okay, there's
you're not mad at me, are you? Are you mad at me? Let me just ask you.
Oh my gosh, Paper Cut, I am so proud of you. What you did
You all,
tonight. Oh my gosh, Dolly,
What?
everything you have talked about, all the haters and people being like stupid, and
it was effing insane, Jimmy.
it was, but Paper Cut was so strong, and she stood up. One of our creator friends was getting bullied big time, and Paper Cut stood up for her and said what was right. I was so proud. I was trying to talk, but man, people were just talking left and right, right, Tina? Oh my
No,
god.
it was really weird. Like it wouldn't even involve them. And I won't say, let's not say names up here. We're going to
Yep.
get in trouble.
Yep.
But then it's like, this doesn't have to do with you. And the next thing I know, I'm like, this has nothing to do with you. She's asking me a question. I'm throwing out the damn word delusional.
Yeah.
I just listen. And then the next thing I know, she's like, well, I want to talk to you. And I said, I don't want to talk to you. After this, I don't try to hit me up on Messenger. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, so
Dolly,
It
you
was
won't believe.
weird.
Dolly, you missed what went down, but Paper Cut, like, she stood up for what was right, and I tried
No.
to, but you couldn't talk over all the bullies. And but Paper Cut told them they were all bullies. I tried to, but no one could hear me. But just like you said, people can try and bring you down, and just like you said, you didn't expect when you became a YouTube creator for all the people that came after you, the person we were trying to take up for, the same things happening to her. So that's why I felt like it related to like what we were talking about tonight. And Paper Cut did a great job. I tried to, but no one listened to me because they were all screaming over me. But it's crazy that you can't even have a channel and speak your own mind, and then people want to blame you if they want to try and like off themselves and end up in an insane asylum, and then all of a sudden it's your fault.
yeah, you can't control what people do on the internet.
No.
No.
The thing is, this is like when you're a terrible ass person and it starts to come out, and then you just double down on that terribleness. It's when you would hurt somebody. Like they don't know when shit talking is just shit talking, and they taking personal offense, and it becomes real to them, and they're out to hurt you any way they can.
Yeah.
Like you paying this lady to come to my house. You're doing weird, crazy things. So much the internet shit talking is going to happen. There's going to be internet shit talking, right, between creators. But to be in real life and trying to hurt somebody behind the scenes and doing anything dirty you can to do that, you carry some vindictive trait inside of you. You know what I'm saying? That you can't let things go. That you have to carry it one step farther, until somebody's hurt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to dox not only you, but then PJ. I mean, number one, get a life. Don't try and dox your YouTube people. And number two, that's just so wrong. And there could be children involved. There's family involved, and it's just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
And not only that is the thing about it wasn't she just sent pictures of PJ. She was sending pictures of PJ's family.
Ugh. That's disturbing.
Yeah. So,
well, Jenny,
her ex-husband. What does her ex-husband got to do with my court date? And then she tries to say, "Well, I did that for the court date in Georgia." What does PJ's ex-husband got to do with my court date in Georgia?
Yeah. And
the thing is, they would believe everything that lady said in Georgia before, but now that lady's a crackhead liar. Okay. So make it make sense.
Mm-hmm. And this is why I won't bring up a name, because I don't want anything to happen, and I've talked to this with Jeannie and everything on the phone, but that petition that was brought out against me, I mean, I was just like, what the hell? You know what I'm talking about. I won't say names. I didn't even do anything to this person. I apologized 8 months ago, for God's sakes. And then it gets pulled up again 2 months later, and then 2 months later, 2 months later. But what I wanted to say, small town girl, is that with mentioning one name, is Dumplin', she really handled herself well. And frankly, she just wanted to get to the bottom of things. She wanted to be friends, it seemed like, with everybody. She wanted proof of what people were saying about her, right?
Yes. And no one had any.
nobody had a fucking, can I say fuck? I'm
Yes.
serious.
You already said
Nobody
it.
had a fucking thing.
Yep.
I even chimed in and said, well, show one thing. In fact, I said that to the lady that was attacking me, who I don't even know, who, by the way, I was told was a rogue mod on this channel 8 months ago. And I said, tell me one thing. Because she said I bullied her on Team Roses for 8 hours. First of all, I wasn't even up there very much. I barely chatted. I mean, it was just really delusional. That's why I used the word. It was weird.
That's the perfect word. That's the perfect word.
It was like I don't know what it was. It was almost crazy. And I was like, tell me one thing right here. And I said, if I said it about you, I'll apologize right here. She couldn't. I mean, what? It's
Yeah,
just,
and then one of the excuses was they said that Dumplin said she was prettier than someone. Like, come on, that's like so like 4th grade. Like Dumplin never said, "Oh, I'm prettier than you." That was literally their excuse was you said you were prettier than me. Like I almost like melted into the floor. Like I have not heard anything like that since literally elementary school.
I know,
People
and the
have
thing
lost their
about
minds.
Dumplin is she will readily apologize for her wrongs and her faults. And while she was trying to say her piece, because they asked her, they were like, shut up, you're lying. You're lying.
Oh yes,
Shut up.
and they called her horrible names.
I'm saying it right now. I'm prettier than everybody.
You
Oh
are,
my
Dolly.
God.
You are, Dolly. But you should have
Yep.
seen what people were saying about Dumplin in the chat.
Right
They
there.
were bullying. When you Googled the word bullying, that's what they were doing to Dumplin in the chat. It's like she went up there to try and make peace with all the
Yep.
people she had conflict with. And
Yep.
literally, there was like 20 bullies. There was me and Paper Cut up there trying to say, like, what the
Referee
hell? And then there was like,
Dissuade the situation and to
Yeah.
help out. Yeah.
but
And
then there were 20 others jumping on her and bullying her. It was like the absolute definition of bullying. And I'm don't want to name names, but there's one person with the initials GD. My gosh, that's like putting fuel to the fire. But there's always that one person putting fuel to the fire. And
Well, I was talking to PJ about this earlier. I was like, I think half the internet is good people and half the internet is bad people. I was like, we had a 50-50 split because I know,
yeah,
that half
I wish it was
people are
50-50.
cool, but a
That-
lot of people up here just want chaos and drama. They want it.
It's so disturbing. But that last panel, that was Paper Cut. Wouldn't you agree that was probably 80-20 on that panel?
oh God, you know what? It felt like, what are those ladies that are on the roller skates and go around and
Roller
tag?
The derby, yeah.
For God's sakes, it felt like that. And I couldn't even see chat. And so here Dumplin's like trying to answer questions and she's being attacked and she can't talk and someone else is chiming in. And then she's like getting mad at the chat. What do you mean I said that? No. It was really out of control, Jimmy. It was intense.
It wasn't. It was like 80-20. It was like 80% of people were ganging up on her, and then me and you, Paper Cut, were about the only ones trying to say, show proof. Why are y'all saying all this crap about her? It was horrible. But it
was really weird.
It's a prime example of what Dolly was talking about before, how he has people like outing PJ's family, like doxing people.
It
are
ain't even that.
disgusting.
I don't care so much about the I'm telling who you are shit. It's when you're going after people's families and you trying to get them fired from their job. You know, why this girl,
Exactly.
she has a kid to take care of. She has mouths to feed. And you mad because she posted your criminal record when you're a criminal?
And then you're trying to mess up their real life.
Yeah, when you don't work. Now, it ain't like you got a job and you out there trying to get somebody fired. You are literally a chick that does not have a job. And you out there trying to get somebody fired that has one. When you should be out looking for a job. Right?
Absolutely.
PJ ain't calling the food stamp office trying to get her food stamps cut off.
No, but I bet all those people on that panel, me and Paper Cut were
nobody better do that to
probably
me.
That.
I'm just saying that nobody's attacking her like that. She's behind the scenes really trying to hurt people and do dirty shit. Right?
Yeah.
Why we just come on here and point out what she's doing and our opinion on it. You're up here taking
Mhm.
money. I think it's a grift. So I have the right to come up here and say, hey, I think that's a grift. Right? But
Mhm.
I ain't going to your house. I'm not sending nobody to your house. I'm not watching what you're doing. I'm not stalking you.
Yep.
I'm not trying to get you fired. I'm not messing with your kids. I don't even know how many kids you got or
But
anything.
Dolly,
So,
when they
Yeah.
start doing that, you also have the right to take legal action. That's when they start messing with your family income and your real life like that, that's when it's time to pursue legal action, in my opinion.
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I was hoping you would, Jimmy.
they've
When you
been
said
stop
that.
attacking my business. They've been stop attacking that because
Mm.
now that I had to make the shit live for everybody to show everybody I make it. They don't really attack it no more because now they just seem like assholes. Like, damn, he didn't show you he makes it. So how much you what how they're just no matter what you do, they're gonna always have something against you kind of thing. They're gonna just hate you to hate you. I don't know. But I think it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing happening to PJ's job. That's real life stuff. So you do that to somebody, then what? Somebody has to retaliate. And when does the retaliation stop? Right? When somebody's in
Yeah.
jail or somebody's hurt,
Right.
right? That's carrying it too far. This is the thing she sits up there and bitches she fights against. But behind the scenes, she's doing it. She's stalking, she's harassing, she's bullying, she's damn trying to get people fired. I mean, what do people have to do for one of her people to stand up to her and say, hey, yo, this shit ain't right? Call her on her shit. And nobody will. She has dudes up there. Damn Boston Nick's 6 foot tall, right? You can't stand up to the B, Nick. He just goes along with it. He just goes along with it. B10, he been slowly drifting away a little tiny bit because he knows she's fucked up. I like to hear what he says about this. It's okay to get somebody fired. I'm sure B10 wouldn't want nobody calling his job,
That's
right?
right. And
You know?
what's sad is they have so much free time. Like, you know what? Get a job. If you are able, get a job. Like, I only come on YouTube after I'm done working. After I'm done working. And when I'm done working, my goal is to not bring people down. Like, YouTube is for my entertainment. If I don't like a channel, I'll move on to the next. I'm not going to sit there and harass somebody. I'm not going to dox them. I'll move on. And that's what, if you had a normal mind that functioned properly, your goal wouldn't be to bring YouTube creators down. It would be
Yeah,
to do something more fucking productive.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I think. You take all that energy you put into somebody else and put it into yourself, and you would probably be way more successful at what you're doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Make a
And
product. Be
let me
productive.
say
Make
this, small town, well, I don't know if I can say his name, the one that thinks he's going after you, Jimmy. He came up under a different name now, security. So on top of all the shit that's happening on panel with like 9 people, like we're talking
Yeah, but
chaos.
there's levels to this. When you're so low on the totem pole, like you think like I worry about what an ant
No,
does.
no, no. I'm not. No, you're not
Yeah,
worried.
you know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying? Like you've got to have made your mark on the internet for me to even sweat you or worry about you.
right.
If
But
you ain't made
what
your
I'm
mark, I don't even pay you no mind. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but
he
you're not
didn't
gonna.
say anything about you. He kept taking
Oh,
his digs at Dumplin over
I
and
know,
over
but what I'm
again.
saying is I don't sweat
Hmm.
people like that. I don't
but
even.
Yeah, no,
but
I
what
know.
Tina, go ahead because that was important what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say.
Well, I mean, on top of all the riffraff, he comes up and those poor people are like, we don't want drama here. And I just said, look, you don't want drama here. You don't want her and him up here at the same time. I said, he's beyond abusive. Right on their live, he threatened to pull out all the pictures or whatever the heck again. All right, well, I'm going to do this. It's like, wasn't it
Yeah,
weird?
I mean, I don't. I
It
don't.
was so weird. And that's what I feel like people are trying to do to Dolly. And that's why, and
Oh no,
I'm
no,
so
no.
glad.
That's
But
a
you know,
different
Dolly,
level.
you have to admit, women, we're more sensitive. We have
Oh, I know that dude is disturbing. I know.
Absolutely. And then when he goes against women, like you can kind of blow it off. You're chill, you're cool. But when you go against women, we have certain traits where it hits us harder. So it's
Oh, I
I'm
know. And y'all don't forget nothing, and you stay mad forever.
not forever, not
I
forever.
used to. I
Trust
don't
me,
stay
my
mad
show's been
forever.
all women for the last year and a half. I learned one thing over the last year. That's some shit about women.
That's funny.
But it is true. But it is true. So when women get attacked like that, it is a little more, it's ingrained a little bit more. So I'm thankful that you can kind of blow it off a little more. But when it happens to women, it's more deep. It's more personal.
Well, that's because we kind of care about our looks a little bit more, I think. I'm not saying guys don't, but are we getting older? Our hair, our wrinkles, our this, our that. Guys aren't, you know what I mean? Half of them don't even brush their hair, whatever. But what I'm saying is he started out, Jimmy, dogging you. I won't say the fuck and this and that. And so then I just
Oh,
chimed in and I
he don't
said,
he don't
you
like that call. He don't like I call him I jizz.
Oh, okay. Well, I said,
I mean,
why
look,
are
I
you
was
dogging
look.
him? I said, you don't even know him. And then he went in on Dumpling. He stopped
I
dogging
only
you.
fight on the internet with women and men. He don't fall into neither one of those categories.
Yeah, he's an it. He's an it or a
So,
monster.
so I don't sweat what is, I don't even know what you are. I don't even know if you a man or a woman.
He's trying to be relevant through Dumpling and through his crassness and through his
Okay.
vile
Yeah, nobody cares.
But
Nobody.
I'm so glad Dolly can blow him off like he's a piece of shit, because that's all he is. He's a piece of shit.
So, like I was saying, it is never good to go real life and try to get people in trouble. This is basically the same thing Cabbage did, and Benny G that got beat up by the kangaroo. They were trying to call around, find where I work, trying to get me fired. This is nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? But to see them doing it behind the scenes, at least I can say this: Vinny G, they were open about their dirty shit. Hey, we trying to get you fired. Hey, we're gonna call your job. They were open about their foulness, because they're that foul that they'll tell you they're foul. Um, but being underhanded, sneaky foul is different. Like you don't know what you're dealing with when you deal with that B, because a lot of people, you think she's your friends, like Jones, and like I've been telling Jones for the last year. I don't know how many times I can say it. That girl would stab you as quick as she could. She'd sting you with that bee stinger just as fast as she could. Like
Yeah.
when you apologize to PJ, you think she liked that? She was probably kicking shit in her house. Oh, I'm sorry that happened to you, PJ. She was probably mad as shit. She's probably sending messages to one of her other friends about how fucked up you are right now. So that's the friend you're dealing with. That's just the truth. That ain't even me taking a dig.
That's
You
right.
know?
But Dolly, we all have your back. Whatever you have to go through.
And Jones should have knew it was all games when I decided to play with her in the meme war. You know what I'm saying? She should have knew, hey, Dolly's just kidding. He'll play around with you. It's all jokes with him. She should have knew. She should have knew then. But she chose her path. And sometimes you got to look at it and go, man, did I go the right way? You know what I'm saying? I know she
Yeah.
thinks, did I go the right way? Because man, this YouTube is a treacherous fucking place. You got to ask yourself sometimes, man, am I going down the right path? Even I ask myself that. So if you ain't asking yourself that, because you need to,
Yeah.
around here.
You're right. But you stay strong and you don't deal with that BS, and you just keep staying strong, and you've got a lot of supporters behind you.
Because it don't change nothing in the end of the day, I don't think. People are going to hate you. People are going to love you. And it's just like, even like I know even when my views get low, I bring content to the internet. Everything's slow right now, and soon I'm going to bring a story and it's going to be bumping. And I sometimes I like these calm times, where it's not as many people, 15,000 and thousands of people in the room. It's crazy, and them times are coming because I got a bunch of shit planned, and so I was trying to calm down the chaos. So, some people think, oh, well, this was some planned attack against Queen Bee. It wasn't. And the truth is, I just seen the messages tonight. And I just think that's some dirty shit that's going on behind the scenes. And timing is what it is. I can't help you got court to fucking Mar. Nobody cared when I had court. right? Nobody cared when they were talking shit about me when I had court dates.
Well, no, we cared. We cared.
I mean, I'm just saying on that end, nobody cared. They were hoping I went to jail, right? They wishing jail on me and doing dirty stuff behind the scenes. So,
but I have a question, Jimmy. What are you going to do about this? Like now that you know she's corralling things behind the scenes.
I'm not going to do anything.
Nothing.
I don't care. Nothing.
No, but it has to do with, PJ and her family and all of that. Is she going to do something like report it at least or?
I don't know what PJ's plan is for it, but no, I don't care what this lady does. She can do what she wants to do. We're gonna keep doing us, of course.
PJ needs to go straight up ninja.
We just wanted people to know, hey, this is what she's doing behind the scenes. It's not we're gonna go on a 10-month attack on this lady. You know what I'm saying? We got other shit planned. It's just the point that this stuff has to come out. Her people have to see this. They have to stand up to her because she's just blatantly lying. Just lie after lie after lie and doubling down on the lies and shit. So my message to everybody over there is ask her why she's doing this. Why are you stalking this man behind the scenes? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Especially when we're not doing the same thing to her. What's up, Dumpling?
Hi, Dumpling.
Hey,
it's okay that we brought you
up.
My
gosh. Hey,
I hope
Carson.
It's okay we brought you up. I would have been bawling if I was you.
I'm so glad you came up, Carson. Oh my God. I'm still trying to take deep breaths.
I'm still shaking.
Oh God, Dolly, they just got a dose of some real haters. All right.
Didn't they? Well,
they sure did. It was ridiculous, but we're good. Y'all got through it. Thank y'all for helping.
Carson, I tried
no
my
one
hardest.
Would listen to you.
They would
ask you a damn question and you're trying to say it and they're like, you're lying. It's like,
yeah.
F.
I've never seen anyone ganged up on so much in my whole life. And Carson, I tried to talk and there was like a million people talking, but wow, what a bully fest that was. And I'm just so proud of you that you came up on panel and tried to talk, even though those people
was this
did
on
that.
your channel?
No, it was on, Rebel's wife.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking, why would you allow that to go on your channel? But I guess it was
absolutely not. They're mad at me.
It turned into that from being a calm.
Yeah, everyone told me they were live and they were having a video about how to handle haters, and I was like, I'm not opening YouTube. I'm not even.
That's a sign right there. How to handle haters. That
right. They wanted that to happen.
No.
But then I got a message that a certain bulldog was up there turning on Tina, and I was like, hold up. Because I know how it feels to be the only one up there and everyone just sitting and watching you get ganged up on. And I was like, no, so I had to go up.
Well, I'm used to that, but I mean, I've never met anyone delusional. She is, frankly.
100%, Carson, and you should not feel any guilt. 100% of what the situation she put herself in, that had nothing to do with you. Don't you dare lose 1 minute of sleep over that.
And then you got the guy trying to use Dolly to come at me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Everybody tries to use this name.
Dolly, Tina come. Tina has your back.
This name don't carry the views. This name don't carry the views that it used to carry because I've been lazy lately and slacking. So it don't carry the big number of views. If I was out doing something important, you could use my name and it would carry some views. But right now, you just put my name up there to put it up there.
Well, like the same reason the other person was mad I never left Dolly Vision. They're all just mad that I never left here.
I don't know. People got the right to go wherever they want to go. I mean, I don't hold nobody hostage here. There ain't no chains in nobody's feet. I know. See, I know this, right? I know that all my viewers, they watch these hate channels and all these hate channels watch my channel. I realize that. I don't think they understand that, that true crime is only so big and only so many people lock onto the internet and watch us. And even if they're in the shadows, they're watching. It's the same people, so we all share the same damn audiences,
sorry.
So everybody just listens to everybody fight.
Right?
Yeah,
It's like, you
exactly.
get the views, start a fight. I know that I'm not gonna sit there and let a man talk to a woman down like that, though. That's
Yeah,
not
and
gonna happen.
that's why I said something to IJiz is because he was calling Huntress.
Yes,
I was like, oh hell
disgusting.
no. And Huntress, she gets up here, she's quiet, she's sweet, she don't never bother nobody, she hardly ever even fucking talks.
And that's why he's
And
coming for you, because God forbid,
he
sorry God,
for you.
but goodness forbid a man be a man and stick up for a lady, and boom, you're in a new target. Well,
Mhm.
that's a darn good
That
reason to
dude
be a
is
target. I'd take that, Dolly. I'd take
he-
that.
he's talking to himself. He might as well look at if he looked in the mirror, he'd get one more view than he actually gets.
Right.
Oh my God.
It's true.
That's so
Nasty.
true. That is so true. And Carson had to sit there and take up for herself. Me and Paper Cup were trying as well, but all the men were sitting there acting like I don't even know the word, just adding more fuel to the
You
fire.
remember, Dolly, you remember Ghost Devil, your
Yeah.
old mod.
Yeah,
Well, he
he's
got mad.
the Satan.
Wait, he got mad because you took his wrench. Remember? Well, he came on my channel and I gave him a wrench. I wanted to be cool with him, right? Well, no, I took his wrench.
He took his
Anyone who takes his wrench is like the worst person in the world, guys. So Ghost Devil made a whole Facebook page just for screenshots that I have said in private messages. Nothing even mean, like nothing bad, just trying their hardest to make me look like a mean person and bring me down. And Ghost Devil has been one of the biggest bullies ever. And a man coming after a girl like that, it's not going to happen for long. I'm about to get all my people after them. Okay.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
But I took everybody's wrench at that time. I didn't just take one
Right.
wrench. I took everybody on the channel's wrench.
And that's fine. And
Mhm. He took
Dolly,
mine. He
Dolly
took
took
mine.
my wrench. Dolly took my wrench. And did I sit
Oh,
there and
gosh,
have
for
to?
that.
Dolly took my wrench. Like I lose wrenches all the time. But my God, you have
Sometimes
to
I
sit
do
there
that.
and be butt hurt. Come on.
You know
And
He
why?
does that to see who's loyal and
no,
who's
sometimes
not.
I do that so I take everybody's instead of just singling a person out. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Exactly.
know
It's not personal. It's not personal. But some people who have no freaking life, they think that the world is ending because you took their wrench. Oh Jesus
Absolutely.
Christ.
I took all the wrenches at once, just like Dolly did, because one of the mods went in there and blocked like 380 people, and half of them were like paid members. So
Oh,
I
I
was like,
know. They
yeah.
did that to me before too. They did it on the Jams TV channel.
So,
They started blocking everybody that donated.
so you know what I
Oh,
had to
wow.
do? I'm sure you had to do this too. You had to click the little unblock everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I had to do. So I took
What do you mean
everyone's
there's an
wrenches.
unblock everyone?
I had to. I had so many people
I go
blocked.
through it and click every X. What do you mean there's an unblock everyone
There
button?
is.
It took
There is an
Dumpling.
unblock.
It took Dumpling
You're
20
kidding
minutes
me.
to unblock everybody.
I
Right.
literally sat there and unblocked 500 people one night and clicked every X.
That's what I was doing. I
swear
was
to you,
going
Megan.
through it and I saw the little button that
Yes.
says choose all or something like that. And I clicked it and everyone was unblocked, even all the crappy trolls.
I
But I
never
was like,
knew that. I'm so mad. I feel like kicking myself in the ass. I was
You
so much
can.
time unblocking people. Oh
I
my
know,
god.
isn't that
It'd
amazing?
be easier just to unblock everybody and let them get blocked again.
That's what I said. That's
Oh,
what I did.
God.
But that's why I took everyone's wrenches at once. I didn't know who did it. I didn't know who to trust. Like, you don't know these mods in real life. And he got his panties in a wad and decided to bully a girl.
Yeah, I didn't know my supporters were blocked till I was watching a hate channel, and in the chat, the person said it. They said, "Well, I blocked like 500 people on his channel." And I was like,
Yeah.
I
Yep,
was like,
Dolly.
let me
That's
go
when I got
check.
blocked too. I've been a supporter for years and
I
I got
said,
blocked when that happened too.
I said, let me go check. And they looked at it, and it was everybody that had donated to me was blocked.
Wow.
So like if and I because you give mod wrenches and a mod goes rogue, they can block people.
They can do
If
all
you don't know they're blocked, like if you don't go in and check your block list daily, you won't know they're blocked.
Me and Huntress got blocked one time on here, and you were like making candles or something, and we had to get people that were in chat. We had to message them and be like, "Tell Dolly we're blocked."
That's what I'm
Remember?
saying. And sometimes people get blocked accidentally. Like you'll go to click on somebody to block them, and it's moving fast, and you'll accidentally block the wrong person. That happens. So usually people hit me up, and I'll be like, most likely it was an accident, and I'll unblock you.
Yeah. All right, guys, I gotta get off here because I promised Miss Ann I'd go talk to her. But I just wanted to make sure Tina was okay and thank Small Town Girl, because that was just nuts. And I mean, I know how it feels to be ganged up on, and I felt like I don't know. I don't know. I just want to make sure y'all were good.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
good.
Thanks for coming
good.
over. I was worried about you and you were worried about me.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm strong. I can handle it.
I
I
am
just
too.
take
My
it and take it
turtle,
and take it.
our turtle shells are rock hard now. I'll tell you that.
Yes, they are.
We're
And
growing.
Carson, anytime you're on a panel like that, I didn't even know. I found it accidentally. You let me know because I will come up there and take up for you at any time. At
Thank
any
you.
time.
Thank you. But you know what? I ignore them now. It was just the fact that Tina was stuck up there getting screamed at. I was like, no, no, they don't need to do that. No matter who it is, like one person sticks up for the right thing, and more people will come along and stick up for the right thing.
That's right.
Yeah,
And I
at
came in late.
least-
I
at
came in
least
late, and
don't
I'm
make up
sorry. I'm
shit.
sorry, Paper Cut. I came in late. I wish I could have been there to help you
No,
earlier.
I was fine, but don't make up shit. If you have something to say about me, say it. I'll apologize. We shouldn't have anything.
That's
What the
right.
hell?
All right, I'll see you in a bit. Bye, Dolly. Thanks for
Bye,
letting me come up.
Brooklyn. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh God.
Yeah, when you put these groups together, it's just like, hating on certain people, and then it starts to escalate, and then you got weird people stalking people, or you're sending people to people's houses, and you turn it real. I mean, of course,
Mhm.
people gonna have little arguments on the internet, right? They're gonna
Yeah.
have little arguments, but you ain't supposed to send people to somebody's house.
Yep. And it's
You
rare
never
for me.
know.
It's rare for me to come up on panel and take up for people. But when people are getting bullied or people are getting doxxed, like that's my limit right there. That's when I'm going to come up and take up for people. I don't care who you are. There's like absolutely no excuse for that. And if you saw what happened to Dumpling tonight, like it just makes me so angry, so
Oh,
angry.
I know the people they're dealing with, so I can only imagine. When
Because it happens to you. It happens to you. And like I say, us women are a little more sensitive, but Dumpling's rock hard. Like she's not as sensitive as I would be as a
Well,
woman. She can stand up for
well,
herself.
you never know. That may be on camera, but things may get to her behind the scenes. When these cameras turn off, there's still people connected to.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when these cameras turn off, the fact is you still trying to get my girlfriend fired from her job and things of this nature. That don't change because you turned it real,
exactly. And that's why I said, Dolly, if that's all going on, you have got to consider legal counsel at that point. Like if PJ's family's being
Or she
affected,
does. If he doesn't want any
I just think
dealings with it, she
I
does.
just think
at
it was
least.
really, really, really uncalled for. Like this is the internet. That stuff she did was 100% real life stuff. So I mean, call me names or something, but don't try to hurt people.
Yeah. And my whole real address, and I've said this before, was put on, Team Rose's Facebook. And she's like, oh, it's still up. I'm like, yeah, please take it down. But to go to get a lawyer, get a real petition, and then, oh, you don't have the money, so you're not going to file it. Well, what the hell? Like, why even get one? I'm not stalking anybody. I've never stalked anybody.
Hold on, let me address this. ZA says, can't chat at work. Have a good day, everyone. ZA, thank you so much for your donation to the channel. Thank you for the love. Thank you guys. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And look, if you want for Queen Bee's viewers, give her hell, right? That shit is wrong. She acts like, oh, it's just behind the scenes. So behind the scenes, you were trying to get her fired. That's her thing. Oh, I didn't dox you in public. I did it behind the scenes. So you gave it to somebody else to give to somebody that would put it out. And so you didn't have to take responsibility for it while you was trying to get a chick fired from her job. We can't be having that shit on the internet in our community, right?
Dolly, what are your next steps? Are you going to do something about it? Can we help?
That is up to PJ how she decides, because I mean she was literally stalking the both of us, but whatever PJ wants to do about it, that's on her. I'm sure PJ's like me. PJ probably don't give two damns about this lady, but it's a little weird for us to see that she is actually stalking us and out to do harm to us for real, not just on the internet, but in real life.
Well, you just let us know because you've got a ton of people backing you, and we're here to help. Even if PJ don't want to do anything about it, we are here to help.
Yeah, I know.
Changes her mind.
So whatever she decides on it, that's up to her. How serious she. And PJ's a lot more serious about this stuff than me. You know what I'm saying? So that's on PJ what she decides to do about that situation. But
Yeah, you're kind of used to it more or
yeah,
something, right,
yeah, the
Jimmy?
things, yeah, but we've been saying that the dirty stuff was going to come to light, and it's just now coming to light. She may
Mhm.
not have just done it just yesterday, but she's still doing it, and the actions that she's doing then, she's still doing now. And if these actions ain't corrected and people don't stand up to her, she'll continue to do this. And next, it'll be one of you guys that she turns on, one of her own people, and y'all get the same treatment. So when it happens to you, I'll still feel bad for you, but don't be like, I didn't tell you so, right? Because
Mhm.
if she'll do that to PJ, right, she'll do that to you. And that is just a simple fact. She will go real life on you and she will try to hurt you. And like I said, PJ's a mother just like of a small child, just like her. And PJ gets up, takes care of her responsibilities, takes care of her child. To try to take food from her or hurt her like that is horrible, man. It's unacceptable. It's unforgivable. It's like that ain't something you could say I'm sorry for. You done tried to get somebody fired from their job. How
No.
much
Exactly. When you're a mom and you have responsibilities, especially if
what
you're a single mother,
what
you
did she tell her work? You know? She was calling her job then when she was on the phone
Oh God.
with that lady. What did she tell her work? We get into stuff like this. This lady's doing horrible stuff behind the scenes, but yet people are supporting her and she's screaming, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. They did this to me, playing victim when we ain't doing nothing behind the scenes. Okay. There's nothing behind the scenes, but everything that's coming out from hers is behind the scenes. This on Discord, this on a message, talking bad about her own friends. She does not absolutely care about anybody but her damn self. Okay. And she will stomp on anybody in her way, hurt anybody she has to get what she wants.
I want
And
to give just a teeny bit of advice to her because I went through it. If she
well, she's
found out,
listening. You look right at her and tell her,
or
she's
well, okay, if PJ, if she found this out today,
no, not PJ. Queen Bee's here. PJ's probably in bed because she got a job like a
well,
normal
then you
person.
you tell PJ because it's PJ. This needs to at least let the police know. So there's a report. There has to be some kind of paper trail, or if she ever, because I went through this, if you ever need a restraining order or you ever need to report something, they will say to you, oh, when did this happen? Oh, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. They'll say, well, why didn't you call us then? And so there has to be a paper trail. I'm just saying she should at least have this reported. Really?
I agree. I agree. Report it absolutely immediately. While PJ's going to sleep on time to wake up to freaking earn a living and be a
Mm-hmm.
responsible individual and take care of her kids. And then you've got this QB person that just wakes up to be a hate channel, has no job, no nothing, no care in the world other than to hate on people. Yes, report it right away, right away, because QB has nothing to lose, absolutely nothing to lose. So, and we're on PJ's side. If she needs us, we are there. You've got a huge
Yeah, I
support
thought that
system.
one was pretty low. I can see, you hate me. Okay. Dolly said bad things about you, hate me. You didn't say bad things about me. Y'all do. I don't go real life when y'all say bad things about me. I just joke back, fire back. That's the internet to me. I think it comes with the territory a little bit of shit talking. But when you take it out of that and you're, like I said, if she's making it out to be like that's all she did was put out her name, that ain't what she did. She put out her family. She put out her name. She put out her family, her
Mm-hmm.
house. And we don't know who this crazy woman could be connected to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's
So
the definition of doxing, and doxing is illegal, and that would be alone a reason to file a lawsuit.
Well, it's all of it: harassment, stalking, doxing. I mean, there has to be a paper trail, has to start somewhere. Really
I
does.
mean, yeah, I'm a happy dude with let's stick to shit talking on the internet, but you know, there's these people that are, they claim to be one thing on the internet and then they're totally something else on these discords and these private servers and behind messages. They carry a different energy, and I was shocked by it. I was like, shit. I mean, I know they're smoking guns out there on the girl because I just know this in the world, but I didn't know it was like going to be one that was involving me, and her stalking me or anything like this. All right, who is this in my backstage? Show your face real fast. I can't see your head. I can't see your whole head. I don't know who it is. All right, turn your camera off. Hello?
Oh.
What's up? Does anybody know who this is?
Oh yeah, we do.
Who is it?
It's Lorraine.
Okay. Hello? Oh, all right. Bye-bye then. I don't know.
Yeah, bye.
Unless you want the show to keep going on, Jimmy, I wouldn't deal with that. It looks like you're trying to wrap up, kind of. Are you?
I mean, I'm going to be here for a minute. I mean,
Oh, okay.
nothing crazy.
That'll be all on the other program. She was there. That's what's going to
Oh, yeah. Don't drag all that crazy.
I mean, yeah,
Don't
that's
drag
what's
all that
going to
crazy.
happen.
I don't entertain that. The stuff that goes on at other channels, I mean, I'm sure y'all can come in and tell me about it, but it ain't going to float from there to here because, Dolly.
Right.
One, I don't let trolls come up on the. Once you start talking crazy stuff here, I'm booting you slam out. I'm not going to allow people to get up here and disrespect people, scream at people. I don't want to hear that shit, and I'm sure nobody in YouTube wants to hear it unless they like drama.
Yeah, and I was friends with
but-
Lorraine. I thought I was, but when I was trying to talk to this woman that starts with M, she was like, "Oh, stop! You never let anyone talk." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
but see, that's the
nothing to
stuff.
do.
See, I don't care, Tina. That's what drags it over here.
That's what I mean.
So
That,
we
I think
ain't gonna do no dragging. We'll let
probably
that
why she's here.
right there where it is and let them people do that stuff. Everything's been super calm. That's what I'm saying. Even the fighting with other channels, I wouldn't have came up here and said nothing about the Beehive, right? That's apparently.
And Dolly? What's great about your channel is you recognize when if people come up and it's going to create drama, to nip it in the bud.
Yeah, you ain't fucking with my anxiety. You know what I'm saying? You start doing a bunch of screaming around me, you have to bite my nails and shit. I'll be all nervous and shit. I don't deal with that stuff good. I don't like
So
people hollering at me.
You know the perfect time to nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
Can I say something about Shabusiness then? If you're staying up here a tad longer.
Yeah, yes. Why not?
In the trial thing, it was weird. Did you see that today, small town girl? Not the trial, the sentencing for that woman that.
I said quick, Tina. That don't sound quick.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. It was weird because all these people were saying they loved her and all this, and her mother's passed away, her dad's in prison, and her brother was killed in a car accident. And so whatever, at a young age, I think 12. And I literally thought she was crying, right? She had that thing on up to here, and she kind of went like this, and I thought she was crying. I think she was laughing at it. It was
there were no tears. There were no tears dropping down.
No, yeah. But her mannerisms and her like this, and then it dawned on me she's laughing.
She's batshit.
She really is.
Even Penny Pumpernickel. Penny Pumpernickel said, "I think she was laughing." I think we all think she may have been laughing.
I think she's attacking people. I think she might have been laughing too.
Yeah, it was something else.
Can I kick it? Said I miss talking about true crime. Shit, we've been doing so much talking about true crime is unreal.
Yeah, and then I watched somebody sent me on Messenger Chris McDonough's thing. I don't know how you feel about him, Jimmy, anymore or ever.
Police. I mean, he's just a police. I mean.
Okay. Well, he studied homicides. He kind of solved one years in the 90s, but he was kind of getting me thinking too. I don't know. Like, I mean, I was thinking all these people were involved, but some of what he said, at least with the guards, he said, why on earth, probably not those exact words, would there be the biggest, not the biggest, but one of the crimes of not the century. What am I trying to say? That hasn't been. Well, okay.
I
Well,
didn't
that's
see
like
it.
well, the thing that hasn't been solved in years and all this. And so why would these guards go ahead and wear those patches, right? And bring attention to themselves in the jail? He just really feels that this was such a incredibly more than a cultish thing, a sexually motivated killing thing. And he really thinks it's just Richard Allen. And what if he's right? I took some notes. Now this is the other thing.
I don't know. That's too voodoo coldish for me to think it's just Richard Allen.
Well, me too. I just can't seem to go there either. But what's weird is someone's lying, right? Apparently, when the girls were found, their clothes were a few yards away or whatever, a few feet, whatever, right? Now people are saying, right, one of the girls' clothes was on the other one and whatever.
It was.
Right. But how do we know who's really telling the truth? Do we know? Have we seen pictures? I mean, what if the first one's right and the clothes were, I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, I heard that from that the other girl's clothes was on the other girl. The one girl was partially nude.
Mm-hmm.
That's what was so weird. Like, what did he change their clothes? Like, one of the
Yes,
girls they said had
yes,
two bras on. She had
and
two
one
bras.
of them
How
was
does that
almost
make
bled
sense?
out.
It
So he
makes no
drained the blood
sense.
from one girl. Yeah, I think the same thing. I'm thinking it's bigger than one dude. Me, myself. I mean, I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I mean,
Well, but
McDonough
how
could be
do we
right. I
know
doubt it.
those are the real, it's the truth?
We don't know until all that evidence is released. We don't know. And
Well,
that's
that's
what's so
what I'm
confusing.
saying.
Yeah.
The cops years ago were saying the clothes were a little ways away from the girls' bodies.
That's what they said, right? And then all of a sudden they said that the one girl had the two bras on and all that.
Well, they didn't really tell anything because they didn't want nobody to know because they never told how they were killed. They never really discussed what the crime scene looked like. Okay,
That's
because
true.
only the killer would know that. That's why they
But
left it
what I
private.
thought was weird is they said the girls were naked and they found all their clothes downstream. But then all of a sudden they're saying now one of the girls had on two bras, not only her
Uh-huh.
bra, but the bra of the other victim. And they had put also her shirt
And
on
here's
her.
my biggest thing. Was there any type of sexual assault?
They have not said anything about that. That's what I keep looking for. Like, they have not mentioned anything about sexual assault.
Yeah.
So just a cold-blooded, like, cult murder, and he had no reason to do it. He just did it.
And I think that's why he's bringing in saying that cult of, what is it, Odin or
Yeah,
Orden?
the Vinlanders.
Yeah. Yeah, but and the defense have not said anything about sexual assault. So was it really some kind of like cult killing? I highly doubt it. But
Well, it sure might have been though. I
Well,
mean,
I mean, if there's no sexual assault, that leans more towards a cult killing to me, because
that's
I think a
true.
regular
But when you
killer
read
would have
about that
sexually
cult,
assaulted him.
yeah,
when you
I
read
think you're
about that
right, Jimmy, on
cult,
that.
if y'all watch Drip Drop, I don't know if anyone watched Drip Drop.
Yeah, I watched
but
Drip Drop. I like Drip Drop.
he's great. And what he showed today is the family connections from the Idaho 4, that thing. One of the relatives is with that. Is it Orden or, gosh, what's the name of that cult?
Odin.
Odin, something like that. Cult of Odin. That's what it is. And there's a connection to the family that killed someone else, and his son has all these tattoos of the cult of Odin or whatever you just said. I'm sorry, but he had 2 tattoos with that cult, and he is in that same city where Maddie was from. Like, he's trying to make all these connections, which it makes sense. It totally makes sense, but it doesn't explain why they would like redress one of the victims, like undress one victim completely, then redress her, put all the clothes on the other victim. I mean, anything's possible.
It's weird. What's up, Luna?
Hey,
Hi,
not
Luna.
too much. I'm just waking up, getting ready for my day.
Oh, hey, Luna.
Hi,
Luna.
Small Town. How are you?
I'm good. You getting ready to go to work?
Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm just Well, I've been up for about 15 minutes, and I
Yeah.
just happened to sling over and seen y'all up here, and was listening for a few minutes. And now I don't have a lot of knowledge of the Delphi murders,
Uh-huh.
but here lately everybody's been talking about it, so I've been tuning up on it. And especially you guys were talking about the crime scene. And Dolly, I think it was you that had that. Somebody sent you like a diagram of how they had the bodies laid out,
Yeah.
and with the sticks and stuff over it, like the Blair Witch type project thing.
Yeah. It seems a little occultish to me, and that's what leads me to think it's more than just one killer.
Yeah,
I
when you
think
were
that
talking
too.
about that yesterday, that freaked me out because it's just
Jeez.
I've never dealt with a cult or anything like that, but it's one of those the supernatural and the good and evil interest me, of course. And I'm good, of course.
The yin and the yang, the good and the bad. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, where there's
right.
good, there's going to be bad. You know, there's bad people in this world, and there's good
Yeah.
people in this world. There's some people that believe that evil pays off, and there's some people that believe that good pays off. And then there's some people that don't believe in shit, you know, but
Right.
That's
Right.
right.
You know, a lot of us will say we're not afraid of nothing, or uh evil, I'm not afraid of evil, I can fight evil, but has anybody ever felt like they were in the presence of true evil?
I
Excuse me,
have.
evil.
I have.
Same
It's
dog.
scary as hell, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you get the vibe. You know when somebody
Yeah.
is really, really bad.
You get chills. You get very weird sensations.
It's something you have your body seems to know how to tell you a little bit of everything it needs to know, you know?
Yep.
So like, yeah, definitely when I get around bad people, I get a certain vibe. And once I get that vibe, it's time to go.
Yep.
So I get that totally. And you know, how quick people go real life on the internet is insane. Like this is the real world to some people. Like you say something about them, they're going to be in your front yard and shit like that. You know, it's weird.
That is strange. That's
Mhm.
what we used to do in high school. We'd go out back and meet up and take care of it that way. We wouldn't do all
Well,
the kind of crap
You
people
did
do
that,
today.
Luna?
the
You did
internet is not far from high school. You know, I think people get up here
It's
on the
not.
internet and they act like they're in high school. They can be whoever they want to be. They can say whatever they want to say, do whatever they want to do, and there's no repercussion for it. Even in high school, there was some, you did some shit so fucked up you had to go to the principal's office. There's
Oh
no
yeah.
there's no principal's
Oh, yeah.
office on YouTube.
I had
You know
those
what I'm saying?
days.
I
So,
didn't.
I resemble that remark.
I think I
But
was Miss Goody Two Shoes. I'm not even kidding. I didn't go to the principal office.
Oh, I lived in the principal's office. I'm trying to turn my camera on. Sorry, Dolly. It won't let me turn my camera on.
oh, you're fine. And just like this lady, like she said, this lady's a crackhead and this and that. So it was okay for you to give my personal information and have some crackhead, from what you call this lady, stalk me, right? Follow me around while you're watching where I'm at, giving her my locations, while you're giving pictures of PJ's family and ex-husbands and her house and different things to somebody you consider a crackhead.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Why you're calling her job trying to get her fired?
Oh my God. Please put a lawsuit against her. Jesus Christ. Or it.
Yeah.
I don't. Is it her or him? Is Quickbee a boy or a girl? I still can't figure it out. No disrespect. I'm serious. I don't know if it's a him or
That's a new
her.
boy. I don't think it's I don't think you have to have a pronoun for a
Oh,
new
okay.
baby.
I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God.
I don't mean to be disrespectful about the pronouns at all. I seriously don't know.
You're so funny, small town girl. You're
But
so
I'm
funny.
but I'm seriously, I don't know. I haven't figured it out. But either way, I think there needs to be a lawsuit brought up.
Well, me to this, PJ can do whatever she wants. To me, this is all joking, but apparently to these people, it's not. They really would try to hurt you. I'm sure if she seen me in the alley, she would try to stab me or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Might
disgusting.
bust,
After all
bust,
you
bust a
do,
cap
my
in my
God.
ass. I don't know.
Poor Jimmy constantly thinks he's going to get off to that way.
Apparently, there's a bunch of fucking weird people on this internet that want to stalk and like. I'm not used to getting stalked. I'm not that important.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
me.
People have lost their minds. They've literally lost their minds. Like used to, you could have a YouTube channel, all's good. They could love you or hate you, but now just people want to find out about your family and get into your kids and
Well,
your personal
the
life.
stalking me is the weird thing. It's
They can
stalking.
have my family.
It's basically what it is. You're stalking me.
Nobody ever tried to stalk you when you were like Jimmy Jams? Jimmy?
No.
Okay. It was just some hate
I was in
now
a
and then.
metal band for years that toured all over the country, played some big ass shows. I didn't never have nobody
Yeah,
stalk.
didn't this drama stuff just like start happening? I mean,
Yeah, as soon as I got into true crime.
yeah,
If
that's what it
That's
I'd have
was.
stayed away, if I'd have stayed away from this damn community, it would have been quiet. But I didn't. I like true crime, and it comes with a lot of shit. Okay, it just is what it is.
I've always liked true crime. Just been addicted to the forensics. And what was
I
that
have
show
too.
on A&E? The mama, not the mama, the mom murder thing. Mama did it or whatever. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
I liked that show too. And couple serial killers. That's intense. Good.
Oh, that would be a weird one. Where you talk
Yeah.
your spouse into helping you kill people. I mean,
Oh,
that kind of goes into
lots of it
Lori
out there.
Daybell, right? And her old man, they were killers together. I don't know if they really count as serial killers, but they were a couple killers. A couple that were killers.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Paper Cut is Dateline. Like I lived on Dateline growing up. Like we had in Central Florida where I'm from. Why is my camera not working? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get on here and it's just a black screen. But anyhow, we had the first female serial killer where I'm from in Central Florida. Do y'all
Who
remember
was
that?
it? Eileen Warnos?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, she was a trip.
she wasn't the first one. Someone looked this up. The first one was in the 1970s, but I can't remember her name. It doesn't matter.
She's the most prolific woman serial killer.
Paper Cut, was she in Florida too? Or is that somewhere else?
Oh, the one in the 70s? I have no clue because we were trying to find out who the first female serial killer was. And a serial killer is more than one or two.
Yeah. It's somebody who kills with a without a motive and with a cool down period in between is a serial killer.
But how many people? Is it more than just as long as it's more than one? Two is a serial killer.
Usually 3 people is serial killer.
Oh gosh. But in Central Florida, I think we took the cake for the first female. We took the cake. She outed a lot of people, but that was horrible. So I'm in a small town called DeLand, but she would go back and forth between Daytona Beach and DeLand, and she was a big time serial killer. Dolly, what was her name again?
What the Warnos girl? What up? I just forgot her name that quick.
Eileen Warnos.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. She got a life sentence.
She was, a prostitute that would kill.
She was executed, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was. Oh, she was?
What, last year or this year?
They executed her.
Oh my gosh, I missed that. She deserved it.
She did the interviews where she would say she could hear voices and that the government was sending sound waves into her cell to torture her so she couldn't sleep.
Wow.
So it was like MK Ultra stuff, but
that's what she believed.
Oh,
that
okay.
the FBI watched her and knew she was killing people. She would say all kind of crazy shit.
Dang. I was only like 10 years old at that time, but I remember my parents telling me, you can't go down the street. You can't, like, we were all looking out, like, because of this serial killer. We
Yeah,
weren't allowed to leave our homes.
she was killing men and she was killing Johns. Like she was acting as a prostitute. So when they picked her up, well, she had been a prostitute and been convicted of prostitution many a time. But then she got to a point where she was prostituting and just killing dudes. And then she would always accuse the dudes of trying to rape her. So she said that all them dudes tried to rape her and she killed them all.
Oh my gosh. She must have had some like mental, like schizophrenia or
And
something.
she said the FBI didn't stop her because she was cleaning up the streets of rapists.
Oh my
Wow.
She was
God.
crazy. She was
How
crazy.
many did she kill? 15, 30?
Wasn't that many.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't that many. I don't want to throw a wrong number out there, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would think it's somewhere around 8 or something like that.
Yeah, it's less than 10. And I was gonna say I little bit feel sorry for her because I don't think they did like a real exam on her, because she definitely had some mental issues. She had been abused since she was a child.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Beaten, rape, according to her. So
Yeah, according to her. I mean, but still right there, that is, I don't remember, but I don't think she ever got a mental evaluation.
No,
yeah,
she had to have.
she's damn sure crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
and
that's for
now you
sure.
know she wasn't faking crazy. She wasn't faking.
No,
Like
you
that
could
wasn't no faking. That wasn't no act. That woman was that fucking crazy.
she had them eyes, man, that were wow.
I mean, you could see the anger in her when she got mad. When they
Mhm.
said that lady, you could just see how mad she got. And yeah, she was an evil soul, man.
Oh
She
my
don't
gosh.
deserve to be on the street. Now, how much of that was mental and how much of that was evil and how much of, should she be in a mental hospital type thing?
Well, I guess we'll never know if she was executed.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
she got what she deserved. She chose that life of drugs.
That's true. That's true. Paper cut. Did you
Yeah.
get a chance to look up Ellen Greenberg?
No.
Oh, she's the one. So Ellen Greenberg, like a few days ago when I was on panel, it was this teacher, and she was in her condo, and she died. She had like 20 stab wounds to her chest and then 20 stab wounds to her back and her neck.
Oh, that's right. The
And they
story
ruled
you
it a
said.
suicide. Yes, they ruled it a
Mhm.
suicide. Everybody knows it was her fiance, but her fiance had donated all this money to the governor. This is here in Florida where I live. This is here
Wow.
in Florida. But
Wow.
she was stabbed like 20 times in the neck and the back, and the coroner ruled it a suicide.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's just
Isn't that crazy? And her parents last week filed for an appeal. I looked it up. Last week, her parents filed for an appeal to look at, hey, she was stabbed 20 times in the back and the neck, and they still ruled it a suicide. Like,
oh, that's so
does that
sad.
not
Yeah, a
does
knife
that not
dead center to the
that's
back of the
corruption.
head.
That is corruption at its finest. When you look at the
Yeah.
mayor, wait, no, it was Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, it wasn't Florida. It was Pennsylvania. It was Pennsylvania because her fiance had connections to the mayor of Pennsylvania, and he had contributed a huge donation to the government there in Pennsylvania. I forgot his name, something Shapiro or something, but stabbed 20 times in the back and the neck, and they rule it a suicide twice. Like,
How could you physically stab yourself in the back of the neck 20 times though? How would you physically do
exactly.
it?
Exactly. Like all these true
I would fall
crime
to the
cases.
ground after the first stab in the neck.
Oh my,
Yeah.
and she was so
I mean, you
beautiful.
could reach it, but
She was so beautiful. Her students all loved her. She was like the most amazing
So she
person.
stabbed herself to death. I don't know how you can even
Yep.
do that unless
Oh
you
yeah,
just
she
put it
stabbed
one time in
herself.
your stomach.
She stabbed herself 20 times in the back of the
Wow.
neck. Yep.
Wow, that seems a little
That's
obsessive.
what
You do it
happened
to
when
yourself, that sounds like somebody
yeah.
mad at you.
That's what happens when you can donate, when you've got enough money to donate to the mayor of your state. And yeah, that's what happens there. It's sickening.
Did you
Wow.
guys hear about the lady? I saw it in Facebook. She got 78 years for shooting her two kids, a 15-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old daughter, and she fed them a gummy melatonin in their food or something. But the 15-year-old woke up, was calling 911, saying, I've been shot and this and that. It was so traumatizing, apparently, to the jurors. They asked for trauma therapy.
Wow. Did the boy survive that was shot?
No, they both died.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least he was able to make that call.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think I could listen to it. And usually I want to hear things like that. I don't know. I think it'd be too much.
Yeah, that's
If jurors need therapy.
yeah. I mean, you don't want to listen to somebody in their last moments of
Mm-mm.
life, you know. It's sad. Like
But
somebody
Paper
will
Cut,
never
if me
forget.
and you could kind of bring more attention to Ellen Greenberg, it's a Pennsylvania case. I know it's like a long freaking shot. Her parents have already lost twice, but come on, how do you stab yourself in the neck, in the back of the neck 20 times? But I would love to bring more attention to this case because this poor woman who lived her life to the fullest and then she goes down looking like it's a suicide when her fiance killed her. Like I can't I
Send
don't
me
know
the
how
info on it, and I'll look into it a little bit myself.
I'll do
'Cause
that.
Yeah,
really
it's got to
interesting.
be up to Jimmy. But, I still want justice for that Debbie Collier.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
that's
Wasn't that
Same
crazy?
situation. That's the
Was
same kind of situation there.
Same thing. You're not reaching for a
Yeah.
branch to get away from being lit on fire or whatever.
and covering yourself up with a tarp and
Yeah,
like,
after you
come
get caught
on.
on
Yeah.
fire. Yeah, that's insane. I don't
And
know.
taking half of your clothes off before you're going to do it. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Those-
there's a
her
bunch of
poor
strange
kid.
ones like that. You know how,
Mhm.
especially when it's impossible to do it. Like, I ain't saying it's impossible, but the odds are astronomical. People chose to unalive themselves these ways. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
and
saying?
what they said, there was a rehab less than a half a mile away that her daughter was involved with, like a drug rehab that had connections there, and that she may have possibly tried to meet with one of those people to like talk about her daughter or something. Anyhow, it was in very close proximity to the rehab her daughter had went to for like drug rehab. So, and her daughter wasn't a saint. Her daughter was not a saint and had like lots of history.
Well,
But the fact that he
sorry.
just closed those cases like so soon, oh, like, yeah, she killed herself. Like, come on. These are the cases that really come to my attention, like the girl that was stabbed in the back of the neck 20 times and they ruled it suicide. Same thing with Debbie Collier.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
and the daughter just moved back from Massachusetts.
Yeah, with that
Like
week.
just
That
moved
week.
back. It's almost like it was planned, right? I'm going to move back off my mother. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. That is definitely a strange one. I want to see if I can still find the videos I have outside her house because I went to
Oh, yeah.
her house and all over there. She lived in Athens. I remember that much. And I know Athens is fucking 5 hours away from Savannah. I thought it was down the street, but we ended up riding for like 10 hours.
Jimmy, I can't see the names of the people on panel. Who's in the blue shirt, bottom left?
Luna.
Luna. Hi, Luna.
So
Sorry.
fun. I
All right, we
thought
got
you did.
Paper Cut
Sorry,
Tina
we said
right,
hi
Luna
already.
below me, and
I
Small
just
Town
turned
Girl.
off my camera. I was doing my hair.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
No, it just didn't have your name. I'm sorry.
I have to hit. Let's see.
You
Was
can call
that a
me
year
whatever
ago?
you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
There you go.
You ain't late for dinner.
There's a display name. It kind of aggravates me because it always has my name up there, and I think everybody knows who I am, so I don't really need my name up there. But
Oh,
also,
that's okay. Now I can see. It says Luna Moon. Now I can see.
Luna Moon.
Yeah, that was really sad. Like, who was she going to meet in her what was that? Football attire, right?
Yes, and how she had went to the dollar store and bought like the tarp and the lighter and the
Yeah, why would they tell her? Would she think she was going to go camping after, or not
that's what
camping?
I think.
Sit
That's what I
around a
Not only that, but
bonfire?
she had a Walmart right by her house. She drove an hour. I mean, a Family Dollar right by her house. She drove an hour to the opposite Family Dollar.
exactly. She drove all the way
Exactly.
to that rehab center. She was a half a mile to that rehab center. That's what's so confusing. She could have bought all that stuff so much closer to her home.
Yeah, and that was a weird one to me too. I was like, well, why would she go to this one when there's one right here? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? She
Yeah.
went an hour out of her way to do this. Somebody was in that van with her, and she was forced to do whatever she did. I think.
I agree. And that's
Yeah,
why
I
she had
think you're
sent
right.
her daughter those texts. Like,
Yeah,
so she had sent her daughter those texts, like to get that Venmo payment, like right away. I think there was someone else in that car with her.
I do
But
too.
when did they jump in? Because before she
And she
went,
said
was it?
something like that too. They're not letting me come home. She said that. It was
Yeah.
something
And
in
when
her
did
business,
she
they're
go to
not letting me go.
the Chick-fil-A? Was it before the store? It was after.
I,
No,
I
it
can't.
couldn't have been after. It was
I can't
before.
remember exactly.
It had to have been before, I'm thinking, unless the perpetrator that's forcing her to go in the store said, "Oh, go ahead and Chick-fil-A and have a bite to eat while I wait in the van." I doubt that happened, right?
Hey, look, guys, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up unless y'all want to sit up here and chat. Because I need to get me some food. I haven't eaten anything, so I'm gonna go make me something to eat. But if y'all want to sit up here and continue y'all's conversation, I can leave it live.
Oh no, get you some food, Dolly. Thank you for having us up on panel.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
we can go down.
All right,
Yep.
Tina. All right, Linda.
Thank you. Bye,
All right.
ladies.
All
All
right.
right. Have
Bye,
a good day,
Jimmy.
y'all.
Bye
All
bye.
right. All right. Peace. Yeah, guys, I haven't eaten dinner yet because PJ got here. We went live, and then we got the messages about that crack bee over there trying to get somebody that has a real job, a real career fired. Okay, calling her work, docs, and sending personal information of her family. Just weirdo, crazy stuff. Happening in the dark. Now it's coming to light. But for all you guys that ain't standing up for that stuff, man, you can't sit here and give me shit and then let people run wild. All right. Stand up to that person. I don't know why people bow down and kiss her ass when she's doing something horribly wrong and you know it. But if you support that type of stuff, then more power to you. But that ain't my type of people. If you hurting people out there, right, in this world, you don't belong here at this channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't about hurting people. I ain't about going real life with people. I ain't about any of that stuff. Okay. I'm more of an entertainer. I come up here, joke, laugh, I try to have a good time, entertain you guys. I do talk shit about people. So I take the abuse I get. Okay. Because I give it. If I dish it, I got to be able to take it. But I never go real world with people. I don't never try to hurt anybody. I don't never try to do any of that stuff. I would never get these people try to fired from their jobs or even her people that do support her. They don't never have to worry about that from Dolly. Will I talk shit about you? Yes, I'll talk shit about you all day long. All right. I joke Willow all the time, all of it. So I'll talk shit about you, but I ain't gonna never do nothing to hurt you. Same thing I told Benny Keys. I said, look, man, I would never do nothing to hurt you. I'm not gonna get you swatted. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? This is shit talking for me. Right. And that's why me and Benny Keys shit talk each other. Right. But he knows that I wouldn't do nothing effed up to him because I let him know in the beginning. I don't do that. That ain't me. But I will drag you from here to Texas. Okay. But I ain't going to do nothing to hurt you. That's just how I am. Joking is joking to me, in the dude world, when dudes joke, it's who can joke each other the worst, and that's how I take it with BK, and plus you ain't got a joke BK. Y'all seen the pictures of him and his boxers crawling through the damn yard with a damn ankle monitor on. I mean, I really ain't got to say much. You know what I'm saying? I really don't got to say much, but now BK, would he hurt me? Damn straight, quick as he could. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't the same animal. You know, you don't have to worry about that, right? Like Boston Nick don't got to go to sleep at night thinking, man, Dolly's gonna call my job tomorrow because he didn't mess with his girl. You ain't got to worry about that. Basement Tim, he ain't got to worry about, you know, he got it bad enough. He in the basement. I ain't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Willow, who knows? Will, you know what I'm saying? And the rest of the girls, they mostly jumped ship. You know what I'm saying? They realized that damn, we've been, you know, we just puppets on the string. You know, I hate to tell you that to you smaller creators over there. You just a puppet to this girl. She's just pulling you around, you know, but when it comes time, she'll clip the strings, you know, if she has to. If she don't and you just back every fuck shit she does, that's that fuck shit, right? Then she's just going to continue to keep pulling your strings and keeping you riding with her. But if you buck, you'll see that her alliance don't stand with you, right? Just test her, test the water. See how it works out, right? And some of you guys out there, y'all have way dirtier stuff on her. And I know that. Okay? Y'all do. And it's going to be only just a matter of time before you guys flip too and be like, yeah, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? They're right here. And that information is going to come out too. All right? You do dirty stuff, guys. Don't do that shit. Small creators coming up, if you're coming off of Queen Bee or whoever, don't do that. That's a big fucking no-no. Big no-no. Big mistake. So, yeah. So to me, I can't fight with people. You know, you can, if you get up here and say bad things about me, but you let this go, what does that say about you? Because that's what YouTube is seeing right now. It's a bunch of people that are fucking hypocrites that are doing way worse, dirty stuff behind the scene. And these are the people that are supposed to be exposing tragedy pimps. Okay? Way worse than any tragedy pimp could humanly be. All right? I can tell you this. I showed up at a baby killer's house. That's it. Only thing I ever did. I ain't never got nobody fired from their job. I ain't never tried to hurt somebody that I ain't never met. Never. Let me hurt some complete stranger. Let me try to destroy a family I ain't never met that I don't know nothing about. Let me try to hurt them people. I ain't never did that. I know that. I don't never have to answer for that one. Small Town Girl says, we love you, Dolly and PJ. So guys, remember when you're supporting this stuff, just know the people you're supporting, right? That, you know, that you're getting behind of the type of stuff they're doing. Now, look, like I said before, would she have raised all this money if people knew she was doing this dirty stuff a month ago? She's lucky it came out when it did. Okay. Because I don't think Burnt Toast would have been helping you if she knew you was doing dirty shit behind the scenes, trying to get people fired, and you were doing the same type of weirdo stuff that they disapprove of. Because I can tell you now, Burnt Toast ain't about getting people fired from their jobs. Okay, I know that. I've heard a bitch about it a million times. She ain't cool with that shit. And I don't blame her. You know, but do you think if she knew all these things you were doing, she would have backed you like that? She might have. She hates fucking Betty. She hates the shit out of Betty. She still might have backed you. But I don't think she would have done it as quickly. Okay. Maybe not as quickly, but she probably still backed you because she hates the shit out of Betty. She wouldn't have did it so quickly though. One day this is gonna come back and she's gonna feel like, damn, I should have stayed out of that one. You know what I'm saying? That's the, I just think she's gonna get that feeling one day. Right? Because you backed a horrible, terrible person. You know, and more it comes out, they'll realize this. You know, some people do change, right? Some people do change in life. Usually, though, when you're a criminal, you tend to stay a criminal, right? I ain't never really a criminal. So it wasn't a hard change for me to be a decent person. You know, I just had to become a better person as I got older and slower and I got a heart. I became a decent person. So people can change. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't change from a criminal into not a criminal. I wasn't a criminal before. Okay. I ain't a criminal now. So I don't have that criminal mindset. I don't think I never thought it was okay to hurt people, to rob people, to sell drugs to people. I've never thought these things were okay. It's still to this day. So the people that, you know, back these type of people that support this, that more power to you. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to hate and that's what you vibe on, fucking hate, you know? But the people out there that are watching, these people that ain't about to hate and they really believe that she's a solid fucking person, right? You are the guys that need to know she's not a solid person. All right. If he was in the trenches, this ain't the person you want beside you. Right. When you meet her, I'm sure she's not the real person you would meet if you came to meet me. The same dude. Okay. Same energy, same everything. I don't know. But don't kiss this lady's ass. Somebody over there, if y'all don't stand up to her, then you're no better than her. Okay? That means you condone it, you okay it, and that shit ain't cool. All right, look, anyway, I'm getting out of here. I may see you guys in the morning, but right now, I got to get me some food. And I've been on this cooking kick, right? I don't know if y'all know this. Dolly can cook, right? I just used not to cook. It was just easier for me to go out and shit. But lately, for like the last few weeks, I've been cooking all my meals. Okay. Now I'm probably getting skinnier because I cook less, and I'm probably only eating 1 time a day because I'm cooking it, and it's fucking 3:00 in the morning, and I'm just now cooking dinner. So I'm gonna go cook me some dinner. I'm thinking chicken, some broccoli, maybe some rice, something good, right? So it's weird. I'll be cooking at 3:00 in the morning. But like I said, I've been cooking. I've been trying to eat a little bit better, that type of stuff. Maybe I'll live a week longer. Maybe I'll get one less stalker. Maybe. Hopping on the caboose. There you go. The $2 train. You guys have been great. Look, like I said, I'm not going to kick into a big drama war with any of these people. None of them. It ain't what it is. Of course, I'll take a couple jokes, couple jabs at people, but this fuck shit that's going on like that, the community, y'all do something about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is y'all do, but you know, we police ourselves. Somebody need to police her. You go hit her with a summons. Hey, we summons you to stop that dumb shit. Okay. That's what we summons you to do. A cease and desist on your stupidness. All right. Instead of me sending it to you, I know you're watching, just take it. Okay. Stop the personal shit. Okay. We're not personal with you. And I could promise you this, Queen Bee, if you're watching, me and PJ have never made nothing on your kids ever. I give you that, my word, in a lightning bolt storm, my hand raised to little baby Jesus. Don't know who your kids are, don't know their names. I've never seen a picture of them, don't know what they look like. Nothing. I didn't even know that dog wasn't yours. Okay. So that just shows you how much I know about you. Very little. Okay. I like to keep it that way. All right. To me, I'm not digging into nothing that ain't public record. I'm not trying to figure out if you worked at Winn-Dixie. Okay. I could care 2 fucks less. I get on the internet. I respond to things. I throw jokes. That I ain't hurting people. You don't have to worry about getting hurt by Dolly. Dolly's not showing up at your house. Ain't showing up at your job. Even if I can't stand your damn face and I fight with you every day on the internet, I ain't doing none of that fuck shit. I ain't talking about you behind the scenes. When I get off of here, you think I'm sending messages about Queen Bee? No, I'm not. I'm probably fucking smoking and eating a cheeseburger. I'm not doing that. I don't get on Discord with a bunch of people and plot on people and plan on people. I don't plot on my own friends. If you're my friend, I'm your friend to the end. As a matter of fact, I'm people's friends that have got up here and shit talked me, said all kinds of mean things about me. They come back, they be like, Dolly, I'm sorry. I'd be like, all right. And I never hold none of that against people. That's just the way I am. I'm a forgiving person. I don't stay mad at people, right? I will get mad at you. Of course, I'm normal. I'm a human. but I don't stay mad, right? I want them rage for a minute, and then I'm like, I'm good, and then I laugh it off, and that just keeps, this is how I am. But I can guarantee you this: we're not doing none of that. So if you are over there doing fuck shit, as you like to call it, it ceased on the fuck shit. Okay, the name calling, the joking, talking shit about me, do what you do. But the real life fuck shit of stalking where I'm at, locations, families, job, calling jobs, please, please stop that. Okay. Because if you think we're doing that, to you, we are absolutely not. Okay. We just laugh at you about your stupid ass lawsuit. That's it. Okay. We're not tracking you. We're not watching you. We don't care about you. Like, I'm thinking hamburger helper or chicken right now. That's what I'm thinking as soon as this stream ends. So please stop the other shit. Okay. You ain't got to stop the YouTube shit. And I know that ain't going to happen, but stop the outside shit. All right. Cause that's the type of shit that gets you in trouble. It could get you arrested, and look, if you are a mother taking care of your kid, I don't want you in jail. You know what I'm saying? I told everybody, I don't wish jail and death on no one. Okay. And not even them. I don't. Okay. So take care of your kid, take care of your responsibilities, and fucking grow up and stop making this shit all real. That's my best suggestion. Like, this ain't me mad. And it's like I said, I'm not going to go on attack on Queen Bee for the next month or whatever the fuck it may be. Whatever PJ decides she wants to do in this, I'm going to back PJ 100% in it. Okay. If she feels that she's being stalked or any of those natures, which the text messages read it, that Virginia has funny laws about that, I don't want to get into the real life stuff with any of these people. Okay. So hopefully they get the message to move on from the real life shit. You want to joke and talk shit about me, go ahead, do whatever. But don't be stalking me. Don't be coming to my house. Don't be harassing me offline. Okay. Keep everything on YouTube and play by the handbook that was given to us. I don't know. It's like a invisible set of rules, but play within them guidelines. Okay. Cause I can honestly tell you, I play 100% too fair. Okay. For the dirty shit that happens to me, I honestly play way, way too fair. For people that don't have a boundary and I have a boundary, it's not really a fair fight because I ain't doing these same type of things. I love you guys. I'll see y'all after I get me some food or something. Peace.